And here inside the onClick method, I can just put in some lines of code here. So first of all, let's actually create a new class. So just click on View, Tool Windows, and then a project. And inside the Java folder here, you can see this is our package, okay? And now I want to actually create another activity class for my second underline activity.xml, okay? So every XML file, as you can see here, needs to have an activity class. And here I want to actually create an activity for this second underline activity.xml. So here I just need to right click on this package here, okay? New, and then I'll click on Java class. And for the class name, just type in here second activity, okay? Now, as you can see, this is our second activity class. And because we want to actually create an activity, here I just need to type in extends activity, okay? As you can see here, this is our activity class, okay? Or I can even inherit from this app compat activity, which actually indirectly inherits from this all of the features and behaviors that are inside of the activity class. So inside this second activity class, instead of just referring to the name of this activity class, I can just type in app compat activity, okay? And this is better because in this way we are going to inherit lots and lots of methods from those classes that we actually inherit directly or indirectly, okay? So first of all, inside of this class, I need to actually override the onCreate method that we actually inherit from the superclass. So onCreate, okay? I just need to select this onCreate method. As you can see here, onCreate saved instance state. So as you can see here, this is our onCreate method, okay? And here, as you can see, it is calling this onCreate method on this superclass, okay? And now let's actually call the set content view here, set content view method, and then select this method here, set content view. And as you can see here, it accepts an argument of type integer, layout res id, okay? And here we need to actually refer to the name of our id inside of the layout folder, okay? R dot layout dot second underline activity, okay? So in this way, it's gonna actually initialize the second activity XML file, okay? So that we can actually see this file on the screen, okay? And now let's actually go back inside this main activity.java file here. And now let's actually put in some more lines of code here. Here, I want to actually put in some more lines of code in order to let the user, if the user click on this button, they're gonna actually guide it to the second screen, which is this second activity here, okay? So now inside of this onClick method, first of all, I need to actually create an intent object, okay? An intent is actually a class that allows us to actually go from one activity to another activity, okay? So intent, the name of our object is intent, assignment operator, new intent. So here I actually created an object of type intent, okay? And the name of this object is intent. And this object actually allows us to go from one activity to another activity, okay? So here I can just type in intent dot set class, okay? So this method actually accepts two arguments. The first argument is actually this, the source class, the first class. The second argument is the destination class, the class that is actually our target, okay? The first class is this main activity, okay? So here I just need to type in this, comma, and the second class is the second activity, okay? So the second activity is this second activity, as you can see here. So I can just type in second activity dot class, and then I need to put in a semicolon at the end of my statement here. And now I need to actually call a method from the activity class, okay? So here we are actually inheriting all of the features and behaviors that are inside of this activity class, okay? So I can just type in start activity. So this activity method actually accepts an argument of type intent. So here I can just refer to the name of this object intent, okay? And now let's actually run our project and see what happens. So as you can see here, our application is running on this emulator, and this is our first activity, okay? And this is our source class, and we want to actually move on to the next activity, okay? So here I just need to click on this, let's go to second activity, okay? So let's click on this. And now, as you can see, our application crashed. Let's actually go inside this log here and see what's the cause of this error. And here, as you can see, it says, have you declared this activity in your Android manifest.xml? So let's see what's the Android manifest.xml file. So let's actually click on this view here, tool windows, project. And here, as you can see, we have a manifest folder here, okay? And inside of this manifest folder, there is a file called Android manifest.xml. And this is our Android manifest.xml file. And as you can see here, inside of this manifest tag, as you can see, there are some lines of code here, and we have this application here, okay? Application tag. And inside of this application tag, we have this activity tag, okay? So here, as you can see, this is the activity tag. And inside of this activity tag, as you can see, it says Android name dot main activity. So this dot main activity refers to this main activity class, as you can see here, inside of this package, okay? This is our own package. So if I actually declare another class inside another package, I need to actually first of all refer to the name of that package, and then I need to refer to the name of that class. But here we don't need to refer to the name of this package. Just putting dot here is enough. So dot main activity refers to the name of this class inside of this package. And here we have Android label, as you can see here. And here, as you can see, it says Android label app30. Okay, this is the label of our application app30, which you can see at the top of the emulator app30. And this is the theme of our application. So @style /app theme.noActionBar. Okay, so I'll talk more about these values later. But here, as you can see, it says intent-filter. Okay, so here, for the first time that our application is actually running, we need to actually specify the activity, the first activity, the entry point of our activity inside this Android manifest file. The entry point of our application is this main activity, okay? Activity underline main, okay? So here we need to specify that we want to actually, first of all, we want to show the activity underline main.xml to the user, okay? So first of all, that layout is the entry point for our application. So here inside this intent-filter tag, as you can see, here it says android.intent.action.main. Okay, we have two tags, action and category. And here it says android.intent.category launcher. Okay, so the activity underline main.xml is the launcher of our application. Okay, so here after the ending tag of this activity, here I want to actually create another activity for the second activity. So inside of this application tag, I want to create another tag here, okay? So after this activity here, I can just create another activity. So after this activity tag, I can just create another activity tag here. So just open this tag here, activity, and then press on enter key on your keyboard. So here, as you can see inside of these double quotes, it says second activity or .main activity. Here I can choose this second activity, okay? And then here I can actually specify the label, okay? So here I can just type in label and then press on enter key on your keyboard, and inside the double quotes I can just type in second activity, okay? I can even specify the theme of my activity, so theme. And here I can choose this theme here, @style /app theme.noActionBar, okay? And then here I need to actually close this tag here, okay? This activity tag. So I just need to put in a closing tag here. And as you can see here, we can see this activity tag here. So this is our activity tag that we actually put in after this tag here and inside of this application tag, okay? So activity Android name dot second activity, Android label, second activity, Android theme, app theme.noActionBar, okay? So now let's actually run our project. So again, as you can see, our application is running on this emulator, and it says this is our first activity, okay? And now I want to actually click on this button here that says let's go to second activity, And now, as you can see, this is our second activity here. Okay.